Well, hello everybody. How are you guys doing today? At my local gym today. It's really gloomy outside. If you could see behind me, it's raining and nasty, but it's kind of warm for fall, so I really can't bitch too much. I am on one of my gym's bikes, but I don't ride bikes. I like to do it the hard way. I like to run on those roads. But the bike room is empty right now, so I thought this would be a really cool place where I could go in here and record an episode and not look like I was crazy in front of everybody else. So I hope everybody's week is going well. I'm off today, and on the Slow Runners Club, there was some discussion with Ellen about shoes, and that's a really complicated topic. I trust my local Fleet Feet store very, very much. They have fitted me into shoes before, and I think if you're looking for running shoes, it's a great idea to go to a place like Fleet Feet or a shoe store that has runners, that has knowledgeable salespeople who won't try and upsell you on a shoe that you don't need. And I think Coach Judy alluded to this too, and me, about finding a place that will videotape you running and then analyze your gait. Everybody's different. Nobody's a perfect runner. You pronate, you supinate. I have like the worst feet on the planet. Back in 2002, when I first started running, I went to my local running store and I got fitted for the Brooks Beast, which it's more for heavier set runners. Back then I was almost 200 pounds, and it's for people who have like all kinds of stability and motion control issues, and that was me. I have flat feet, my left foot turns in. It's been like that since I was a little kid. Doesn't stop me from running, but it definitely is a factor. So flash forward 13 years, and I have owned 29 different pairs of Brooks Beasts. That's a lot of shoes, considering that they're the Cadillac of the Brooks shoe line. They're the most expensive shoe that they have. They're the most heaviest shoe they have. To get a pair, it's going to cost you around $150 US, which is pretty darn pricey if you consider you log 1,500 to 2,000 miles a year. You're looking at 3 or 4 pairs a year. So that can add up. And then if you throw in inserts, which I was recommended, I used to wear the Super Feet green inserts, which are the most supportive ones. You're talking about adding another $30 on top of that. So we're talking $180 a pair. And a while ago, I got into the habit of buying 2 pairs and alternating them every other day. That works really well. So we're talking 180 times 2. 2 or 3 times a year. That's a lot of money. That is a lot of money. So here I am now, 13 years later. I am not 200 pounds anymore. I have lost roughly, 35, 40 pounds since then. But I'm still, my foot still turns in. I still got a lot of motion control issues. I still have flat feet. That's never going to change. And I'm okay with that. So a couple of years ago, I started to do a little research, and I wanted to branch out. I was tired of paying $180 for a pair of shoes. So I did a couple things. I got a pair of Pure Connects, Brooks Pure Connects, which are very minimalist. They're almost like a racing flat. I got a pair of the Brooks Cascadia, which are their trail shoe. I got a pair of the Brooks Adrenaline GTXs, which are their waterproof Gore-Tex shoe for my winter running. I put screws in them. That's pretty cool. It really helps keep traction on ice. So I experimented. I branched out, and I found that they worked good. I didn't run in one particular pair every day, every week. I alternated around a lot. And the more and more that I alternated, the more and more I thought to myself, man, maybe I don't really need to run in the Beast anymore. But shoe companies, especially out there, drum it in your head that you need something extremely supportive. You need all these gizmos. And, with running shoes, you do get what you pay for. The 29 pairs of Brooks Beast that I bought, those suckers would deflect bullets to this day. even after 500-600 miles on each pair. Very sturdy shoe, did not break down. I have like, a couple hundred pairs sitting in my closet that I can't run it anymore because the mileage is too high on them, but they last. They look brand new practically. On a side note, if you wear running shoes, track your mileage, 500 miles per shoe. So I got a pair of Brooks Adrenalines, and I switched up. A lighter shoe, a less expensive shoe. And, I didn't do this on a whim. I talked with Coach Judy about it. I did a lot of research online, on the Brooks website. I like the Brooks line. I think they're a really good shoe company. And here we are. I got about 250 miles on each pair. I have two. And they're awesome. They've held up great. My feet feel great. No inserts. After talking with Coach Judy and doing a little research, I'm not really convinced orthotics are awesome. I don't think that they're a great thing. So no inserts, and my feet are great. My feet are great. I can't tell you. So now I can buy 2 pairs of those, no inserts, for what I would pay for 1 pair of the beast. So, I guess the thing I'm trying to tell you is go to a good shoe store, get fitted, and experiment. You got to find what works for you. Some people like the Hokas that are like running with pillows. Some people like the Vibrams, even though they got all that bad press from idiotic people putting them on for the first time and going running 10 miles. Can't do that. So it's personal preference. And, there's a lot of credence to the belief that your foot is designed to run without anything. That whole minimalist thing. I don't know. I can't do that here in upstate New York because the snow's going to fall pretty soon and ice, and my feet would freeze off. So I got to wear running shoes. But I do rotate through all those different pairs all the time. So track your mileage, go to a good shoe store, get fitted, find what works for you, and get something you like, something you're comfortable in, something you enjoy running in. I'm a dork, and you guys know that I love the Flash superhero, so all my running shoes gotta be like a Flash color red now. So that's another big thing for me. I'm not normal. I never claimed to be. So I hope everybody has a great week. Back to work tomorrow for me. The training's going awesome. I feel great. It's weird to be training hard again right after the marathon, but you want to do epic shit, you got to do epic training. So Coach Judy is kicking my ass. So have a great week, guys. Thanks for listening to my spiel about shoes. Ellen, good luck to you. Don't give up. There is a shoe out there for you. And I'll see you guys out there on the roads. Peace.